What is going on in reality TV land? Welcome back to The Fame, where we serve your daily dose of Duggar drama and Plathville surprises, hot fresh and a little unhinged. I'm your host, and buckle up because today's tea is steeped in snark, scandal, and semi-trucks full of raisins. Let's dive in. First up, has Jessa Duggar already had baby number 6 in secret? The internet thinks so, and Reddit has entered full-blown name panic mode. From Canon MacArthur to Jerry Falwell Seewald, no preacher name is off the table. And fans, they're bracing for the usual 3-part YouTube rollout: teaser, birth, and the big name drop. Will it be Sage, Swaggart, Wisteria, or something so wild we can't even pronounce it? All signs point to another chaotic Seewald name reveal. Next, it's balloons, babies, and boot camp for Katey Duggar's 27th birthday. But the real buzz? She's already a mom of 4. Jed's loving tribute sparked a Reddit firestorm. Is 27 with 4 kids empowering or exhausting? From McDonald's labor flashbacks to fans comparing fertility timelines, the debate is raging. Meanwhile, over in Welcome to Plathville land, Lydia Plath just dropped the most jaw-dropping grocery story we've ever heard. Forget Costco. Her family ordered jackfruit and oats by the 50-pound bag and picked them up from a semi-truck at the end of their driveway. Who needs Walmart when your mom is a co-op queen? And finally, Amy Duggar is speaking out again, and this time she's drawing a firm boundary with Uncle Jim Bob and Aunt Michelle. No more silence, no more fake smiles. In a new interview, Amy reveals she hasn't spoken to them since Shiny Happy People aired, and she's totally okay with that. With her memoir, Holy Disruptor, on the way, Amy promises to unpack those generational curses, and she's naming names. If you live for baby name bingo, grocery truck confessions, or Amy Duggar dropping truth bombs, make sure to like this video, subscribe to The Fame, and ring that bell so you never miss a moment. Drop your best baby name guess in the comments, and yes, the weirder, the better. All right, Fame fam, cue the title card because we're kicking things off with the wild ride that is Jessa's baby name panic, Canon, MacArthur, or something even worse. Jessa Duggar might have just pulled off the sneakiest baby announcement of the year, and Reddit is spiraling into full-blown name chaos. Fans are convinced baby number 6 has already arrived and that Jessa is just waiting to cash in with a dramatic 3-part YouTube series. The name guesses? Unhinged and oddly biblical. It all kicked off with a hilariously titled Reddit post, Jessa's Baby Canon. One user wrote, "She must have had blast off by now." And that's all it took. Within hours, Duggar snark exploded into a baby named Fever Dream. Let's unpack it. The first theory, that Jessa Duggar has already given birth in secret. One top-voted comment claims she's sitting on the announcement to maximize YouTube revenue. And honestly, that's not far-fetched. Her previous birth vlogs have raked in millions of views. Why waste that algorithmic gold on a single Instagram post? Commenters are predicting the full rollout. Video 1, life update, something big is coming. Video 2, welcome baby Seewald. Video 3, name reveal plus meaning. All monetized, all spaced days apart, all cliffhangers. One fan even said, "I watched them all when she had Fern. Never again, but I still will." Now let's talk names, because this is where it gets wild. The name Spurgeon continues to haunt Reddit like a Victorian ghost. One commenter roasted it, saying, "I wouldn't trust Ben to name a potted plant." Another added that poor Henry's middle name is, brace yourself, Wilberforce. With baby 6 looming, Redditors are spinning wild theories based on the Duggar-Seewald naming conventions. If it's a boy, favorites include Canon, not a joke apparently, MacArthur, a nod to preacher John MacArthur who just passed away, Swaggart, Arthur, even Jerry Falwell Seewald. One commenter deadpanned, "I read that as Jerry Seinfeld Seewald and panicked." Other guesses went full preacher core, like Cotton Mather, Calvin Luther, and even Job Calvin Seewald, because nothing screams joy like naming your child after biblical suffering. And if it's a girl, the plant theme continues. With daughters named Ivy and Fern, fan guesses include sage, hazel, willow, poppy, olive, wisteria. Someone even joked Jessa has a green uterus, predicting she's building her own botanical garden. Then there's the canon versus canyon debate. One Redditor compared it to a YouTube family's son named Canyon, only to be immediately corrected. Canon is a war machine. Canyon is a hole in the earth. Let's keep it straight. Another layer of name drama, legacy pressure. Will Jessa name the baby after her father, Jim Bob? One commenter wrote, if anyone would do it, it's Jessa. God help us all if we get a James Robert Seewald. This all stems from a surprisingly sharp Reddit community who've been dissecting Duggar naming conventions like it's a theology final. Biblical references, Calvinist heroes, and botanical trends. Nothing is off the table. And the name paranoia? It's very real. Fans are refreshing Jessa's social media daily, waiting for the thumbnail. We have a new Seewald. As one fan summed it up, I don't even like the Duggars, but I need to know if this baby's name is Canon MacArthur or Hyacinth Spurgeonette. Yep, we all have our toxic little rituals. Don't touch that dial, because from one Duggar mama to another, we're about to dive into Katey Duggar's birthday bash and the 4-kid controversy that's lighting up the comment sections. Katey Duggar just turned 27, but instead of cake and candles, the internet is lighting up over how many kids she's wrangling already. Jessa Duggar's birthday post for his wife was sweet, but it accidentally triggered a digital debate. Is being a mom of 4 by 27 inspirational or intense? It started out picture perfect. Balloons, smiles, a sweat session at Burn Boot Camp. Katey Duggar was glowing as she celebrated her 27th birthday with friends, fitness, and a family-sized celebration. Jessa Duggar, ever the doting husband, took to social media to honor his wife with a heartfelt post. You are the most incredible wife, mom, and best friend. We are all better because of you. Sounds wholesome, right? But leave it to Reddit to take a Duggar birthday bash and turn it into a hot topic think piece on motherhood, identity, and expectations. A now viral thread on Duggar's snark titled, "Only 27 and she already has 4 kids? Yikes!" blew up within hours of Jed's post. While many comments were empathetic or curious, others went straight for the jugular. One top comment read, "I'm 26 and can barely manage a dog. 4 humans at 27? My back hurts just thinking about it." Others dredged up that infamous moment from Katey's labor, where Jed reportedly made her split a McDonald's meal in the hospital. That fast food faux pas still lingers, and for some fans, it colors every post he makes. But beyond the snark, the conversation got real. Users shared how their own lives looked dramatically different. "I'm still in school and figuring myself out. I can't imagine being responsible for 4 little ones right now." Another added, "I had my first kid at 30, and even then, it was overwhelming." But in the midst of the critique, there was support. Fans from big families or those who had kids young chimed in to say it's not as wild as it sounds. "I had 2 kids by 24 and don't regret it. More energy for when they're teens." Another heartbreakingly wrote, "Some of us wish we could have kids. Be kind." The photos Jed shared also added to the speculation. Alongside Katey were several young children, 2 of whom are confirmed to be theirs. But eagle-eyed fans spotted at least 2 others and wondered, are they cousins, friends' kids, or baby number 4 in disguise? It's worth noting the Duggar baby pipeline is nearly impossible to track in real time. With growing privacy among the married couples, some births fly under the radar until a sudden birthday reel or family group shot drops. So Katey's kid count, still a little mysterious. Some fans believe this isn't just about Katey. It's about the Duggar brand of early motherhood. She's not an outlier. That's normal in their world. That's what makes it so wild to us. And with Jed and Katey's track record, remember they kept their first pregnancy secret nearly the third trimester, another announcement could drop any day now. The question is, how will the internet react next time? Whether you think Katey is living the dream or stuck in a Duggar expectation machine, one thing is clear. This birthday has everyone reflecting on their own paths and wondering what's next for the ever-growing Duggar clan. Keep it locked because we're going from birthday parties to bulk jackfruit deliveries. Yes, really. You won't believe how Welcome to Plathville's Lydia Plath used to go grocery shopping and what Ginger Duggar had to say about it. Who needs a grocery store when you've got a semi-truck full of lychees, jackfruit, and oats pulling up to your driveway every 2 weeks? Welcome to Plathville's Lydia Plath just blew everyone's mind with the behind-the-scenes peek at her ultra-quirky childhood, and even Ginger Duggar was left stunned. No, this isn't a Y2K survivalist fantasy, it's just life in the Plath family household. Lydia Plath, 21, joined the Ginger and Jeremy podcast and dropped a bombshell about how her family used to do their grocery shopping growing up. Let's just say the Duggars' 10-kid Costco runs suddenly seem basic. Lydia revealed that instead of traditional grocery trips, her family would meet a semi-truck. Yes, a literal freight truck every 2 weeks at the top of their driveway to pick up an entire pallet of groceries. Once a month, a second truck would show up with a massive load of dry goods, from bulk oats to 50-pound bags of raisins. We didn't really go grocery shopping, Lydia explained with a smile. We grew most of our vegetables, and the rest came by truck. Ginger and Jeremy Vuolo could barely believe it. Was this like the original Walmart delivery? Jeremy joked, while Ginger asked if it was some kind of co-op. Lydia clarified, my mom would place the order ahead of time, and it could come from all over the world. We're talking exotic fruits like lychees, longans, starfruit, even jackfruit made an appearance. Just to experiment, Lydia added. We'd get everything in 5-gallon bags or 50-pound sacks, bulk, beyond Costco. For Lydia, it was just normal life, but to the rest of us, it sounds like a reality TV fusion of Little House on the Prairie meets Extreme Couponing International Edition. Fans of Welcome to Plathville know the Plaths have always been unconventional. The family, led by Kim and Barry Plath, raised their 10 children in rural Georgia with strict fundamentalist Christian values. But this grocery detail, it adds a whole new layer to the show's backstory. Flashback footage rolls across the screen. Think clips of the Plath kids in farm clothes stacking bags of rice taller than Lydia herself. Lydia also gave an update on married life with husband Zach Wise, revealing they tied the knot just 6 months after meeting so they could embark on a mission trip to Germany together as a married couple. Are we going to Germany married or engaged? Zach recalled them asking. Everything came together really fast. They married at the Plath family farm in February and shared their first ever kiss on their wedding day. For fans tracking the purity culture timelines, that moment was a mic drop. The new season of Welcome to Plathville is already hinting at more revelations. The Plath parents have officially filed for divorce after 24 years of marriage. Lydia, once a soft-spoken background sibling, is stepping into her own spotlight, and the fans are loving it. Reddit is eating this up. One user wrote, Lydia's grocery story is the most Plathville thing I've ever heard. Another joked, meanwhile, I'm here proud I remembered my Trader Joe's list. And just when you thought we couldn't get more Duggar adjacent, Amy Duggar is back in the headlines, and she's making it crystal clear where she stands with Jim Bob and Michelle after Shiny Happy People. Amy Duggar just broke her silence, and she's got zero interest in making peace with Jim Bob and Michelle. In a brand new interview, Amy gets brutally honest about where things stand with her famous aunt and uncle following Shiny Happy People. And spoiler alert, no family reunion is on the horizon. Amy Duggar has never been one to toe the family line, and now she's doubling down. After appearing in the Amazon Prime docuseries Shiny Happy People, which exposed the Duggar family's dark ties to the Institute and basic life principles, Amy's relationship with Jim Bob and Michelle is officially icy cold. In a sit-down with TV Insider, Amy confirmed what fans have long suspected. "I have not spoken to them, unfortunately," she said, before adding firmly, "I'm going to protect my child. I'm going to protect my peace, and I'm going to just move forward." She didn't hold back when reflecting on a statement Jim Bob released to the press during the Shiny Happy People fallout, one that urged the family to keep things in-house. Amy's response? A sarcastic eye roll and a jab that stung. "That's what got you in trouble in the first place, sir." Mic dropped. Amy also got real about boundaries, saying she wouldn't go out of her way to be rude if she ran into Jim Bob or Michelle, but she's made her stance clear. "I've definitely been cordial, but at the same time, boundaries have been drawn, and I'm not about to move that line." Amy, now a mom herself, has made it her mission to speak up, stand firm, and shield her son from the pattern she once saw play out in silence. And she's not stopping anytime soon. Her upcoming book, Holy Disruptor, Shattering the Shiny Facade While Getting Louder with the Truth, is set to drop October 14th, and based on the title alone, you know it's gonna rattle cages. She teased that the memoir dives deep into generational curses, telling fans it's gonna be a page-turner. Translation, prepare for bombshells, tea, and possibly a few more scorched bridges. Amy also talked about her current family connections. She's still close with cousin Jill Duggar, who also appeared in the docuseries and released her own best-selling memoir, Counting the Cost. According to Amy, the two bonded deeply during filming. "We talked a lot, just the two of us, things we were worried about, things we were thinking, and it came out in a good light." But as for the rest of the sprawling Duggar clan, things are more distant than ever. "I've said hi to Joe, who I love. I've said hi to James a couple of times," before adding that everyone's living their own lives now. Amy reflected on that shift without bitterness, saying, "That was a time in our life, and I wish we could still be very close with all of them, but it's okay to grow up. It's okay to have different opinions, and if they don't match, that's okay." Cue the B-roll of Amy flipping through her book manuscript, side-by-sides of her and Jill from the docuseries, and throwback clips from 19 Kids and Counting. The quiet niece? Not anymore. Reddit's already buzzing with predictions that Holy Disruptor could spark a second wave of Duggar family fallout. One fan joked, "If Jim Bob thought Shiny Happy People was bad, he better sit down for this book." And just when you thought we were done, think again. We've covered secret babies, bulk fruit deliveries, and boundary-shattering books. But let's hit rewind and run it all back with today's biggest bombshells.
And that's a wrap. But before you go, let's hit the highlights in a rapid-fire recap. Jessa Duggar might have already had baby number 6, and fans are spiraling over what name she'll drop next. Canon MacArthur and anyone? Katey Duggar turned 27 with 4 kids and a boot camp birthday bash, sparking a full-blown internet debate. Lydia Plath stunned everyone by revealing her family used to get groceries from a semi-truck at the top of their driveway, lychees and all. And Amy Duggar? She's cutting ties with Jim Bob and Michelle, standing firm and teasing explosive revelations in her upcoming book, Holy Disruptor. Sound off in the comments with your wildest baby name predictions, or just tell us which story shocked you the most. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a minute of the drama. Follow us on socials for even more behind-the-scenes tea. This is The Fame, where the gossip never sleeps. Stay fabulous, Fame fam.